Hi, Graham here. Is everybody happy? Good. I'm here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, been around over 5.5 years now, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy. That'll benefit all our citizens. They all hold our currency. We give it to them free every month, and anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. Come along, join us. We welcome you with open arms, and I hope you enjoy the camaraderie. We're also a non-separatist community, so we're not going to put you in a group based on where you come from, what you look like, what your gender is, or anything else. We simply see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together. Excuse me. All individually unique and all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology, and it'll come straight after our opening prayer, which we're going to have in a moment. The little prayer, very short, is about finding true happiness in life. Not to be confused with pleasure that you're going to get when you pay off your debts and buy your new car and home and plane, whatever it is you want, but an inner joy, a peace, a happiness that's with you when you wake up, when you go to sleep, and throughout the day and throughout the night. No matter what's going on around you, you'll still have peaks of happiness, and you'll have times when you're a little bit down because things aren't working out or something has happened that makes you a little bit saddened. But underneath it all, you will have that calmness, that joy, that foundation from which you build and overcome all obstacles and enjoy even more the happy moments in life. And there's only one way you can get that true happiness, and that is through loving service to other people. And that is what our little prayer is about. And the wonderful thing about being of loving service to other people is it is the foundation of the law of attraction. It attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. You'll see doors of opportunity opening where you never thought they were, where you couldn't see them before, leading to everything that you want in life, whether it's relationships, time to spend here, doing that, whatever it may be, it'll be attracted to you. So let's have our little prayer now and then that affirmation, and then we'll get into the business of the day. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Wonderful. Okay, let's see who we've got in. I want to welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of our people or visitors, guests and members, citizens, watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody. We are streaming into Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, X and YouTube. And so the recordings are all automatically available there. And as I say, a lot of people do watch them. And whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording, you're equally welcome, equally loved. But if you are here live, it's wonderful if you can pop your name and where you're from in the comments. Let people see where you're from. Some people like to interact with one another. And of course, you can ask any questions that you may have, and we'll always do our best to answer them for you. So, top of the pops today, top of the leaderboard, top of the comments, is Mary from Chicago, USA. followed by Norman from Doncaster, England, Bozina from Slovenia, Willie from Texas. Who else have we got? Let's see if we can scroll down and see. We got Derek from West Palm Beach in Florida. We have Ramachandra from Watford in England saying, coming through loud and clear, thanks. We've got Alexis from Rwanda, Kigali. And we got Carl from New Zealand. Sunday morning there, so he's saying good morning. We've got Carolyn from Texas. And we've got Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. And we got Richard. Hi, not seen you for a while, Richard. I hope things have been going well. I hope you've been enjoying life. In from Devon in England. And we have Kingsley from Manchester in the UK. Manchester is my where I hail from. It's changed a lot. I wouldn't want to go back there, but some people still like it. We've got family there and they enjoy it. Okay, and we've got Bayago in from India, I think, and Nankiep from Nigeria. Right, let's get started. Let's go first of all with the numbers for the last 48 hours. We have, last 48 hours. We have an increase of 4 in the 777 plan to 45,916. 34 registered in We Share Abundance to 56,105. The same number, 34, increase in our active member count to 3,218. We're up 1 in the Success Blueprint to 18, up 6 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,205, up 3 in the Best Plan Ever to 1,293, up 7 in the Pro Members of the Share Hope Powerline Plan to 781, up 46 in the registered members in Thinking into Reality to 1,605. Unfortunately, most of them are not KYC verified and so are not eligible to be paid into the plan. But hopefully a lot of them will get that sorted out in the near future. We have an increase of 6 in the bronze membership level there to 1,616. An increase of 736 in our social media platform, Your Happy Place, up to 33,387, and up 344 in the active members there. These are people that have made at least one post, and that's 15,047 active members. So it's continuing to grow. And the active member count is continuing to stay just under 50%. Okay. One of the concerns I have is with TIR. It simply isn't growing fast enough. And so the developers aren't in today, but I will be getting the training sorted out. I'll get some of it in tomorrow. For certainly for the bronze, probably silver and some gold. So that is something that you'll have and be able to promote. But the growth is stagnant, almost stagnant anyway. Stagnant is not moving at all. It is moving, but far too slowly for people to see the results that they want. And it's simply because there are not enough people doing just a little bit and helping other people. What we're about in We Share Abundance is helping others. And if you're not prepared to help others, you're not pulling your weight within the community, quite honestly. You are relying on other people to do things for you. And so that is not going to change the way we look at things. We're always going to be helping everybody, and everybody will be able to get into thinking into reality as they can now. Totally free. We'll pay it for you, and you will be able to earn money. But we recently introduced a referral bonus. So you refer somebody, when they upgrade, you've got to refer people, and their upgrade's got to be in the same month. So they've got to, like this month, they've got to register in December and become a bronze member in December. Regardless of how that happens, they can be they can pay their own way in, which is the fastest route. It's only $30 one time, basically, even though it's a subscription plan. We don't take any more subscriptions from you until you have sufficient income to pay them out of your income. So essentially, it's a one-time payment of $30, gets you into everything. Now, it takes time to get into the silver and the gold levels, but you can buy them as well if you want and move along a lot faster. But there are other ways that you can get in. We can pay for you. Your sponsor can pay for you. Another member can pay for you, or the system can pay for you. Now, all these things take a bit more time, so it's longer before you get in, and it's longer before you start receiving income from the profit share. And when somebody refers you and you do become a bronze member, then they get that referral bonus, and it's just $5 for bronze membership, $5 for silver, and $15 for gold. Not a fortune, but it's very handy. But to receive that, you have to be qualified, and to be qualified, you have to refer somebody, and for them to become a bronze member, at least in the month of registration. And that will qualify you in the month, the current month, and for the next month. So you'll get paid for that person that you've introduced this month, and then when they renew their subscription, whether it's in a month or 5 weeks or 6 weeks, whatever it may be, depending on the profit share that they accumulate, you get paid it again, provided you are qualified. You've got to be qualified. For example, you've got to have qualified in November to be paid for renewals in December, and you've got to qualify in December for renewals that are paid in January. So that's qualification, and it applies to those referral bonuses. It doesn't apply to your profit share. You gain that anyway. But what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, if you want to withdraw money, you have to be qualified. And this is to make sure that everybody is pulling their weight a little bit. So it doesn't mean that you have to qualify every month or anything like that, although it's better if you do. It's more advantageous to you. It's more advantageous to the system. It helps everybody else. It's a win-win-win situation. But let's suppose you've got $50 that you want to withdraw. If you're not a qualified member, you have to get qualified before you can withdraw it. And so you've got to refer somebody that becomes a bronze member. Now, if you refer somebody, the system will always put them through within probably a couple of weeks, maybe 15 days. It could be a bit longer, but generally speaking, that's going to happen. So it doesn't mean that you have to refer somebody and they have to pay, or you have to pay for them. But it's faster if you do, or they do. But you're going to need to do that to be able to withdraw. And we're going to put that into the conditions in the very near future. So that is that is something. We want everybody helping everybody else. And like I say, you only have to do it for when you want to withdraw. but why not do it every month? And if you do it every month, it means you've introduced a new person every month, and it means that people are going to get through the system faster, and the renewals are going to come quicker, and everybody is going to be happier. So that is something that we are going to be implementing. It's already there for the referral bonuses, but I mean, if you refer one person every month and they're renewing every month, it means, you know, that the end of a year, you've got a minimum of $60 a month coming in just in referral bonuses, and it'll be more because those people will be also in, a lot of them will be in the silver plan, some of them will be in gold, and so, and you know, it's handy little additional income for you. And you know, you're going to feel good because you're helping other people and you're helping the system, and the system is going to come back and help you. So that is one of the things. The other thing is we want to help you to do that. And so we are currently programming it now for the for the co-ops. We'll be running cooperatives. You'll be able to buy a share for $25, and that will vary in what it'll get you. We can't guarantee you're going to get sign-ups. We can't guarantee that they're going to upgrade. We can't guarantee anything from it. But we do guarantee that you stand a better chance of moving forward and referring people if you're in the co-op than if you're not doing anything. It's all about increasing your probability of success. And so we are programming that now. Now that will start working. I'm not sure how long it's going to take him to program. It's quite complicated because I'm going to place traffic in different places. We're going to track it all the time. Sometimes it'll be very low cost. We've been tracking some low cost now, but I don't think the results are good enough for our co-op. They're all right for somebody that, you know, just wants to do something, do a little bit, and maybe pick up one or two people here and there, but not regularly. But it's not going to be good enough for our co-op. We may throw it in now and again as an option for a short while, but it is very low cost. But we're not going to get enough sign-ups for people to benefit that are in the co-op. You know, we're going to get, if we've got like 50 people in the co-op, we might only have 5 sign-ups from that sort of traffic, and so only 1 in 10 are going to get anything from it. So we are going to be doing things at different levels, and what you get in terms of visitors to your link will be based on what we pay for the traffic. So if we're paying next to nothing for it, you're going to get quite a lot of visitors, but probably not many sign-ups, or if any. If we're paying like 50 cents, you're going to get 50 visits to your not necessarily 50 visits actually, because we're going to screen them so that it is people that are actually interested. So we're going to get 50 clicks for your 25, but when we screen them out, we might only get like 12 or 10 or 12 people, and those are the people that will be going through your link, and of those we're hoping that the majority will join. So that's the way it's going to work. So in admin, we have to put in the value of the traffic, what it's costing us, whether it's 10 cents, 50 cents, $1. If we're doing things like Facebook advertising, it's likely that that would be like $4 or $5 per lead, but it would be very high quality targeted leads. We're going to track it all, and it's the cost of acquisition that is important, and we'll over time get to the best cost of acquisition, and we'll still keep testing because you have to keep going and testing different things. So that's what we are going to be doing with the co-op. That will give everybody the chance to help, because, as I say, we need to do more. Businesses don't stand still. They go up or they go down. And we're going up so slowly that we're soon going to be going down. And so we've got to do things to change it. And those are the two measures that I am going to be implementing. We've had suggestions from members that we pay less out in commissions and yet put extra positions into the matrix. And it sounds good on paper because it's pushing people through, but it means that everybody is earning less money. And it's a situation where, let's suppose you had a family of 4 and they've got no money. So dad goes out and he gets a job and he comes back and he's made £100. So the family now has £100. Now, if he gives £50 or dollars or whatever it is I'm talking in to his wife, and say $10 each to his 2 kids, he's given away $70. He's still got $30. So what's the wealth of the family? It's still $100. And that's the same situation if we were to be cycling people back into the matrix with the extra positions. We're not changing the value of anything. We're just redistributing it. We're not increasing the value. We need new people coming in, not just matrix positions. And so we're not going to be doing the following those suggestions for that reason. We want dad to be going out every day, bringing $100 in every day, instead of him just handing it out to the kids and them coming back and giving it him back, and the same money just circulating within the family and them not getting any better off. We want to be growing, and we've got to be growing, and those are 2 measures that we will be implementing now. That the development for the co-op is in place. Well, no, it's not. It's being worked on. Let's put it that way. Vishal is onto that. It is fairly complicated, as I said. There are lots of things to do, and but it will all be fully automated, and you'll be able to see your results from it. As I say, shares will be $25 each. Now, also on top of that, people that get to a certain level in the silver membership have an income of $50, which we will be also using for the co-op and for people that aren't in some of our other plans, putting them into the other plans. But that will also boost the co-op and the traffic. But it takes a while for people to get through there. So if you're not at that level yet and you want to move along a bit faster, the co-op will be something that you will be able to participate in. And if you are somebody that's got, let's suppose you've not been able to withdraw because you've not qualified, you don't know how to do it, you don't know what to do, and keeps building up, and now you've got a couple of $100 in there, you can take $25 of that 200, put it into the co-op, and hopefully that'll get you a referral that will be upgraded to at least bronze. That'll qualify you, and you can withdraw your other 175. In addition to that, you'll get a $5 referral bonus for referring that member. And you may think then that maybe it's worth doing this more often, and we're going to get other things going, because you're going to get increased benefits from the profit share in the matching situation. But we have to take action, because TIR is a wonderful, wonderful plan, but it only works if the members do. So we've got now the carrot and the stick. The carrot is the referral bonus, and the stick is, well, you can't withdraw if you're not qualified. So hopefully it'll motivate people and get them moving. Let's have a look. We've got a few more people in, I think. We had Ankiet from Nigeria, I think. We've got Favor Jones from Lagos in Nigeria, and we've got Deborah, hi there, from Southern Alabama, USA. My three pals here in my mentals, I mean, you're all friends, you're all loved, don't get me wrong, but some of the people that have been around a long time, and I seem to have hit it off with nicely. And unfortunately, there was Russ Cowley, who I think was probably a friend of everybody. He was such a genial and good-natured guy, but unfortunately he died. But we got Deborah and we got Richard, and these are going back long time, right from day one, I think. And it's lovely to see them. It's lovely to see you all, but in particular the people that have been with us a long time. Ramachandra, been here even when he was swanning around India. He was there for, I don't know, a couple of years or so, wasn't it? Okay. Anyway, we've got Kahindin from Nigeria, and we got Derek in from Wado City in Nigeria. Okay, so that's what's happening with TIR. We've not got the developers in over the weekend. Devian is taking her annual leave next week. She won't be around, but I've not had time to check it. But I believe that the paid games are now operating. Once I've checked it, I'll be getting a message out to all members. But as far as I'm aware, you can get in and play paid games, and they're $2 each. Your potential winnings, if you win if you win 7 times on the run, you know, going through the different levels, it's about $55,000. So for a couple of dollars, if you fancy your chances and think you're pretty good at trivia, then it's something that you can get involved in. Or if you know somebody that is good at trivia, get them involved, because if they win, you win. Right. As I say, I will hopefully get to that to check it tomorrow. I do have a lot of things that I'm involved in, and unfortunately, some of them have been delayed for far too long, and I hope to get on top of them in the very near future. Right, what else have we got? Yeah, so we got Fun Miracles, and we got TIR, and of course we got all our other programs, and they are all interlinked, and TIR will be assisting with them. We've got, of course, the raffle today, and we will be revamping the raffle, possibly when we've got TIR sorted out. Maybe it's something that Vishal can get onto, but we also have the payment plan, and there may be work that we need our developers to do on that as well, because we'll need to integrate with various systems and things that we're now negotiating the best deal we can get for to get you a wonderful system that you will be able to also promote and generate income from. And there's a lot going on, but it is exciting times. It is exciting times. TIR will, at some point, hit that tipping point where it'll explode. But at the moment, it's not doing. So we've got to take that action. We've got to do something. We've got to get more people doing a little bit. And if we can get everybody just pulling along together, it'll be amazing what you will make from that plan in recurring income. Okay. What are we going to do now? Let's do the raffle, because I was logged in and I'm hoping I still will be. Let me just check, refresh the page. Yeah, I'm logged into an admin account and we'll see how many tickets. I did send a message this morning and I checked, and I think 200 tickets had been sold, or 194 or something like that. Can't remember the exact number, but we had about 300 left. So hopefully we've had a few people buying tickets since then. So let's have a look. Let's do a screen share for a window for here, share. And let me remember to make it bigger when it arrives. And I think it's there now. So there we have it. Let me now go there. Okay, and let's have a look and see how we are doing for tickets. Normally I don't have a clue, but I do know that we had about 300 left to sell. And now we've got 260, so we sold 40. So we've got 240 in total sold. I don't think my my pitch today has done very much for that, because I think we sold something like that last time. Let me let me find my spreadsheet. In fact, it was exactly 240 last week as well. Okay, so all we need to do now is pick a winner. We can get rid of that, refresh the page, come back. We should get the button. Here we go. So let's take out this week's draw and see who is going to be the winner this week. And here we go. And it's Yoli 2024. So congratulations to Yoli 2024. I don't know Yoli. It's not a username that I recognize. Might be a new member, but congratulations to Yoli 2024. He gets $120 in his available cash wallet. It's in there right now, and there's 79 users that have got $1 each. So let me get back to my spreadsheet and put that in there, 120. And we have now actually $1,000 to give away. So there are two charities well, they're not charities, they're non-profit organizations in South Africa that we've been working to get sorted out with. So we should be able to get rid of those two $500 payments pretty quickly. We'll hopefully be able to do that. And we've got $33.25 towards the next 500 we'll be able to give away. So if you're in any non-profit organizations, you know any, get them in mind for when we create our next 500. Hopefully I'll be able to get these two South African ones sorted out. We'll be able to send them the money and get them helped out a little bit. Okay, so that is the charity raffle. Where are we? We've got some people congratulating. We got Willie from Texas. He doesn't like the idea that they're going to have to be qualified. We've got to do something to make people help others if they're not going to do it on their own, Willie. So they are going to be able to earn the money without doing anything. They can come in, not pay anything, not do anything, and they accumulate money. They've got to put something in to be able to get that money out. It's that is a fact of life. We can't just be giving it away to people without them contributing in any way, because we're going nowhere, we're going downhill. Okay, so there you go. Right, next we have, what do we have next? Oh, random withdrawal. So let's do another screen share. We should be, let me make sure I've got random.org set up. Yes, I have. We'll do a screen share there. And when that comes up, we'll make that bigger for you. Okay. Where are we going? Random.org. Let me find it again. Here we go. We got numbers from 2 to 2,204 in the spreadsheet, and they're here in random.org, and each of those numbers represents an active elite member. When we click that generate button, it'll randomly select a number. Then we'll go to the spreadsheet, see who that number relates to, and we'll give them some money. So here we go. 1632 is the number. So I'm going to put that in the spreadsheet now, 1632. And then we can stop sharing, and we can do another screen share to the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet, here we go. And once again, let's make that bigger for you. Right. So here we have it. We have that 1632 in there. We're going to look for it down here. So let's move along. We're getting no closer. Here we go. 1632. If we go back up the top, we paste that in. And the member is Artix, and the sponsor is Oyibosun. And if Oyibosun is also in this list here as an active elite member, then he will get a match, and that is going to be $60 going to each of those two people, provided they're both, well, we know Artix is in because we found him. He's in there. He's the member. So he's definitely getting $60. If Oyibosun is also in here, he's going to get a match on that $60. So I'm going to save that. We'll get them paid. Okay, so we can stop sharing that, and we can come back here, and we've got people congratulating the winners. We have no questions to answer. We have Willie not liking the idea that people have to be qualified to make a withdrawal, but I think they need to do something for it. They come in, they don't pay, they don't refer anybody. They've got thousands of dollars potentially coming in to them from the profit share. I think it's only right that when they want to withdraw it, they put something back. Okay, now they can do it through the co-op advertising, and hopefully that will get them the people if they don't really want to go out and help people that they know, their spouse, their son, their mother, their father, brother, sister, neighbor, friend at the pub, the pizza delivery man, or whatever. They can help all these people. And if they're not prepared to do it, then the money is there. It's an incentive for them to help everybody else. Okay. Another thing that we're going to be doing as well, we're going to make it better for people that do refer other people. And this is something that I discussed. Now, this will get programmed as well as soon as we possibly can, but it's going to take a while. What we're going to do is when you refer somebody, we've always given you the option for them to go into the first two places if they weren't filled, and that won't change. But after your first two people that you've referred, if your first two places are filled, the first person is still going to go into your matrix. So it will go into your next level. This is only in the bronze, okay? And your person after that will go globally, as they all do now. But the person after that global placement will again go into your matrix. So the more people you refer, to fill your matrix, I think we're looking at 62 people. You could go out and refer 124 people, and that would fill your matrix definitely in the bronze level, as well as putting 62 people in globally. And that is without anybody else doing anything. So alternate people. So ignoring the thing that we're going to make sure that you get your first two in place as quickly as possible. Alternate referrals will go into your matrix or into the global matrix, and it will be one into you, one in anywhere, one into you, one in anywhere, one into you, one in anywhere. And of course, your matrix can also pick up people from the global placements, depending on where you are and everything else. So that will also be in there, and that will be another incentive for people to get out there and build, because at the moment you refer people and you're going to get, doesn't matter where they get placed in the matrix, they are going to, as they earn withdrawable income, you're going to get a match on that. But it can be, you refer somebody today, they're on our whatever level it is, if you like, and I know we shouldn't be talking about matrix because we're moving into that profit share system, but the algorithm is based on a matrix, and the faster you can get your people through, and if you're referring people, they're going in, they're helping you and your people, then the faster you're going to start seeing those matching bonuses on the profit share. And that is something that we will be working on as well. And that will help you and your people progress much faster. If you and they are active, you'll be able to build very quickly. You'll still be helping other people. Half of your referrals will go globally, half will go into your matrix. Okay, so that is another thing that we'll be doing. There'll be more information on it as we get into a position where we're able to spend time putting it into action. I would love to get it all done for the beginning of the year. I'd like to be out of TIR development-wise by the end of December, and able to say, okay, this is all done, it's fully operational, let's just make it work. because it is, without doubt, the best program I have ever seen. And yet, without referrals, it'll die. 777 plan is a wonderful, wonderful plan. And the only people that we're getting in there now are the people that are being generated through TIR that are going in to do their KYC in We Share Abundance. And then they get automatically placed into TIR because people are not working it. You know, opportunities are there. But if people don't take them, they might as well not be there. And so we have to find ways to motivate, push people, pull people, carrot them, stick them, whatever, we need to get it done. Okay, so we are moving forward. We are going to make TIR work. We're going to get it to that tipping point, and we're going to see it explode at some point, and you're going to make a lot of money. And the more people you help, the more you will make. God bless. I'll see you all on whenever, next Tuesday, isn't it now? We're done for this weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, whether you're in Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, or like Carl, Sunday morning. God bless, and enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend, and of course Monday and Tuesday until we meet again. God bless.